Okay, let's get down to business. Social media management. Sounds good, doesn't it? Well, you will be the professionals starting January 1st. What is a social media manager? That is a person that manages a business's social media. Sounds simple enough, doesn't it? But that couldn't be further from the truth. There's a lot of work done behind the scenes in social media management. The key thing is helping the customer improve their bottom line through social media. How is that accomplished? Because one of the biggest protocols in social media is don't promote, don't promote, don't promote. Otherwise, people will run away from you. So, our philosophy is going to be promote, 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 but never let them know that you're promoting. How are we going to accomplish that? We're going to accomplish that by edifying our customers and letting them be the experts in either their field of what they're generating their income from, or whatever that they are very, very knowledgeable of. Just because your client may be in the business of selling dog food, they may be an expert on making peach cobbler. So you'll post about that peach cobbler and how to make the perfect peach cobbler, and then inadvertently in one of the posts you're going to slip in a little bit about dog food. Don't ask me now how we'll slip that in, but we'll figure that out later. Matter of fact, that'll be one of our test studies. We want to have the perception that you're spending 40, 50, 60 hours on each individual client. Of course, no, don't get scared. Don't cut the video off. You're not going to spend that time. You should be able to handle easily 20 to 30 clients and approximately spending an hour, maybe an hour and a half a month. Let's say 3 hours a month per client managing their social media. Now, it's not 3 hours all at one time, obviously, because you're responding to different correspondence that they're getting through their social media. So you have to be really good at time management and know how to dedicate specific time of the day to doing nothing but responding to your clients' social media. It doesn't have to take a huge chunk of the day, but you have to be consistent. And you have to understand what it is that your client does so that you can effectively be able to respond on their behalf. And if you can't, or you feel uncomfortable, then that's when you need to reach out to the client and ask for a little bit more information. And guess what? Your client loves talking about what they do. So they're not going to have any problems giving you more information as long as you always sound as if you're in control. You just want to do the best job possible for them. And remember, right now we have approximately 10 social media managers. And we will have weekly conference calls in which we throw stuff off. So if you have a difficult client and you're scratching your head on how to really effectively help the client, you can bring that to the table and we can have it as an open discussion, and you'll have your peers helping you come up with a resolution also. So don't feel like that you're in it by yourself. We're going to work, this is going to be a team sport. It's going to be fun. You're going to enjoy doing this. And the main thing is you're going to enjoy the look on your client's face when they realize that your work is helping increase their income. So let's get started. First thing is you need to organize yourself. Make sure that you have a system in which you can organize your clients. Each client should have their own folder on your laptop, and you should have some type of jump drive or some type of backup strategy for all the information on your client. And remember, never, ever, ever keep any critical personal information on your client where anybody else could get to it. And you shouldn't have it at all. And when I talk about information like that is credit card information, social security number, anything like that, we should be in control of that information. If for some reason the need arises where you have to have that information, then we need to talk about it, and we need to talk about how we're going to secure that information so that we respect their privacy and prevent any kind of identity theft for the clients, because we definitely don't want to go there. Then you create a system in which you keep your client's information in a folder or something on your desktop, and then how are you going to back it up? And then, of course, you can send information to me, and I will create a folder and have information on your client also. Corresponding with your client. I call it old school versus new school. You should have a combination of both. Old school is picking up the phone and giving them a call. Because remember, we are virtual social media managers. You are not going on site to the client unless they're paying the premium fee for having you on site. So you'll have clients all over the country. And so, let the telephone be able to reach out and touch them. Also, social media. If you're not blogging now, you need to develop a blog strategy or something where people are seeing postings that you're doing on a regular basis. Now, a regular basis, for some of you might be daily, for some of you might be weekly, but none of you should be monthly. Where you have a regular correspondence just overall out there, and that's getting your brand out so that you become more valuable in the social media arena. I've did a test market and got a lot of positive response on people needing us. Our target market is going to be 45 and older, mom and pop, and small business owners. The reason we're going after that market is, for one, the 45 and older generation understands everybody's telling them they need to be on social media. They need to be on social media, but they realize it, but they don't want to be bothered with it. They don't want to do it. It just seems like such a waste of their time. But they understand that it could be a new revenue stream for them, but they don't want to be the ones doing it. Now, under 40, they're on social media every day anyway. It may not be for the business, whatever it is, they're on social media. They live on social media. So why should we go after them and they feel quite comfortable doing it themselves? But the 45 and over range, they also carry the biggest wallets. And so they're more likely to want to pay us to do the work for them. Now, you need to understand we need to gather as much information on what they do and what you're going to correspond about in order to have an effective presence on social media. And so the very first thing is developing a rapport with the client. That's why it's so important that we role play and work through the assignments that you'll be given with your initial beta customers. And each of you will have one, and we'll talk about, the experience and the interaction and how's your relationship with them and what are you doing for them. You'll actually be doing social media work for them. Unfortunately, you won't be getting paid because that's going to be a learning ground. And we'll go from there. So, this is the second of many more to come. Also, I'll need your questions on anything that you feel that you're not getting out of these sessions. I need to know. So, you have my email address. You can text me if it's something quick, but please don't have any question go unanswered. And before the end of the month, you will be given a test of about 25 questions, and then a certificate showing that you are certified through the company as a certified social media manager. So get ready for the details on that. So when you view these videos from this one on, you should have pen and paper or however you take your notes, because you can take your notes through your phone or whatever. It doesn't make me a difference as long as you're taking notes, because there will be questions to be answered to make sure that you comprehend and you understand our philosophy. Because remember, there are a lot of different philosophies out there. We're going with the standard protocol. About 85% of the information should be welcomed information, only 15% promoting. But we're going to use a philosophy that they don't even know the 15% that we're actually promoting. And so we'll have a lot of fun coming up with strategies on how we're going to do that. So get ready for the fun. Remember, on the next video, have some way of taking notes. And I'll try to let you know anything that I know for sure is going to be on the test. So thank you, social media managers, and I'll be contacting you again soon.